Okay, we are at Llanherne, is how I'm going to say it. And this is an Australian course on some island. We are using Gspro. We have a Garmin R10. We're in the garage sim. I believe this was right at 6,600 yards. And we are back to doing auto putt. If you've seen recently the round where we looked at the pick your putt, we are not going to do that for this round. A very high drive to start out, but leaving 134 left. One thing I want to note is this is a new set of irons for me. I am playing some Titleist AP2 Forged that I've got off of eBay. Actually, all my clubs are used. I just find them places, but these were a really good deal, and I thought at the very least I could resell them. So I'm still getting used to them. They're Project X 5.5 shafts, and they so far I really liked them. Almost made that chip there to remain even after two, but I've always been a fan of Titleist, how they look behind the ball and how they feel. These forged AP2s have a big cavity in the back, so they got some pop. I'm going to do a big club comparison eventually. It may be out on the channel. If it is, go look for it. But I'm going to take my two older sets and then these and go through a couple of the clubs and get some real data on launch conditions and dispersion. And what I really need is clubs that if I need to hit it, a full swing is 160, for instance, right here, that I get that out of the club. And 104 ball speed, that's probably not going to do it. It's going to come up a little short, and it comes up short of the auto putt, and that's two bogeys through the first four holes. And we're going to really have to step it up here through the rest of this round if we're going to get some sort of a decent score. Flirting with out of bounds there on the left, but looks like I still have a clearing. And it's a par 5. Llanherne Golf Club, I think, is a really excellent course to go play. The tight fairways aren't too tight, the greens aren't too small, the pin locations aren't too hard, it's not too hilly. It was a really fun and interesting course to play, and I really liked it, so I recommend this one for sure. Par, we're maybe getting back on track here after that par 5, and we have a 377 par 4 6th hole sitting at +2. We are able to shape the driver there the way we want around the corner. And a good one off the face, and it bites right in the circle for a birdie. Good shot there, and we move to 7, hitting a hooded 3-wood apparently. Taking a straight line over there towards the hole and not quite getting there. 62 yards left. And that comes out kind of hot and goes over the green. And we are now having to chip this in to save our par. And luckily we are able to do that and remain at +1. Going to the 8th hole, 342. Trying to get tempo on that drive. I think that's a old Titleist T300 driver as well that I use there, and it does not help me out here. We are forced to lay up on a par 4, and I hit a tree and just bounced about 6 feet, so we're still in the rough. Now we're going 88. I tried to hit my 75-yard club hard and just ended up spinning it up in the air. And so I'm gonna chip this in to save par on the 8th. That one looked good the whole way. And we go to the 9th at +1 still. A little off balance there. Trying to get to my front side too much with the driver and not enough with the irons. I think that's a common problem for a lot of golfers. That looked like a good swing. 281 left. Looks like just a layup to the fairway here. And 91 remaining. And just a little long. I thought it was good off the face, but again, new clubs, trying to learn them. If you catch these clean, they're good. I did not like that one. I chunk pushed it up there, but it thankfully gets in, and we par, and we go to 10. 368 on the dial. Looked like pretty good clearing of everything there. Just left the face open a bit. And 126 from the rough remaining here in Australia. Decent swing on the way. If it holds, it does not. It rolls into the fringe. We're going to have to chip this one again. Thought that chip was pretty good. The whole couple more rolls, and we would add 2 chip-ins in a round. We'll settle for the par, though. Going to 11. 157 on the yardage. And that just was right of the hole the whole way, but 157 total length of the shot on the dot. So need to straighten that out next time we play this course. That was again a different driver that I was trying. Got decent launch conditions out of that, and we go to 100-yard shot from the rough. Though we're guessing with a little bit of these percentages out of the rough, and we're losing some spin, and right there it bites us in the ass, and we do not check up. We move to the beautiful 13th here over a lake. Very intimidating. A yardage that I'm absolutely terrible at. New clubs. 108 miles per hour is going to be close. It does get over the water, but does not reach the auto putt circles or the green. And so again, chipping up, trying to make good decisions on chips, and I cannot get it there. And that's a bogey. We move back to +2 after a good run of pars there. But we get some reprieve with a par 5. That looked like more of an on-course swing. I like to just aim left and rip it and leave the face open. Little topped 3-wood out of the rough. Leaving 77. Should be just a gap wedge, and it makes it to the auto 2-putt, but not the 1. And that's going to be a par on 14. Moving to 15, still +2. And taking dead aim at the right side of the fairway. And getting pretty decent rollout, leaving 107 yards. Kind of a pull tug there, 4.8 degrees left on the face control. And that leaves us with, you guessed it, another chip that checks up really nice, but is right of the hole. That'll be a par. A 300-yard par 4, 16th. Kind of accessible here. We aim to cut the corner just a little bit. And it's a really good drive. Probably our best drive of the day as far as aim and numbers. And we got to carry this 34, and we carry it 44, missing out on an easy chip in birdie. Moving to 17, we only got 2 holes left. This has been a notorious time for me to fall apart. Not on that drive, decent numbers. A little left, but I think we're okay. Bad hop. Gotta hit it through this tree though, 157. Comes out right and slow and in the bunker directly. That looked a little light. Comes out good though. And it almost goes in. Luckily to save par there on 17, and now we go to 18. Still nervous. This could all fall apart. Would like to keep a +2, or even since it's a par 5, possibly get a birdie. We go all out on the drive and get a nice 250 carry. Roll it up there. We got 219 left. If this lands on the green, we may get that birdie. Starts right at the hole, but leaves the face a little open, and the yardage is perfect, but bounces through to the rough. And man, I really wanted this to go into the birdie circle, and it goes right outside of it for a par, and we save the 74 round at Llanherne is how I'm going to say that. Go play this one. Let me know what you think in the comments below.